Hi friends, I'm Jamila. Welcome to the Venus Experiment channel. So today is Sunday, January 20th, and here we are. We made it to Eclipse Day. This is it. We have this big full moon all day today in Cancer, really tuning us into our emotional bodies so we can cleanse and let go, because so much about this eclipse energy and the solar eclipse in Capricorn is about letting go and releasing those structures that no longer serve us. And wherever those structures are in your life, wherever those blockades are, those structures, those brick walls, are they in our minds? Are they in our hearts? In our physical bodies? In our spiritual bodies? And so much of this energy is about reigniting our spiritual fire. This lunar eclipse at 0 degrees of Leo, those magical numbers of openness, magic, who knows what will come in. And that's even more so because we have this total lunar eclipse with this blood red moon tonight. Oh, it is so much to talk about. This might be a little bit long today because it is so big. This lunar eclipse is asking us to tune into our hearts. But first we have to cleanse and we have to remove these structures. We have to remove these things that have not been serving us. And the solar eclipse in Capricorn was about removing these structures practically and looking at our situations in life pragmatically and what are we physically touching. And now the completion of this process is cleansing the emotional body, which is the exact complementary energy to that, Cancer energy and Capricorn. Capricorn was asking us to remove so much and remodel and restructure our lives. Anywhere these structures and systems are in place, every structure, every system is going through a giant renovation. Especially if you have any Cancer in your chart, Capricorn in your chart, or Aries or Libra. These energies are getting this huge shift and huge shakeup and breakdown and rebuild. And we're all rebuilding. But this eclipse is really taking us into our hearts. So this full moon day of a full moon in Cancer. Cancer is the home of the moon, tuning us into our hearts and our feelings, our stomachs, where we feel our feelings in our stomachs of Cancer. That's why Cancer moons always have such sensitive stomachs. They just throw up really easily. Just get it out if it doesn't work. So maybe there's some energetic throwing up today that needs to happen. The moon's gonna trine Chiron at the very end degrees of Pisces, really asking us to heal, to go into the wound, find it, find that key. Mercury's still at that depth of Pluto, Capricorn energy going to the bottom and finding that piece that is not working and removing it. Taking those things out that do not serve us anymore. That's what this is about. And this eclipse energy squaring Uranus, asking us to change and to jump and be brave and courageous with this Leo moon, tuning us into our hearts. So this Cancer energy and this Leo energy, so the north node of the moon is where it's asking us all to go right now. The head of the dragon that we are supposed to jump on right now is in Cancer, 26 degrees Cancer. Asking us to be our own mothers, nurture ourselves, find that inner child, and then it will ignite our heart's fire because the moon is 4 degrees away from this emotional north node, asking us to go into the feelings, to find the answer and the key, and the passion in life. And it's 4 degrees away from this lunar eclipse at 0 degrees Leo. That's going to open our hearts. So first we remove all this extra unnecessary stuff. That's why we've had this crazy Uranian energy in the air, this electric quality of change and longing for newness. And so we've been waking up. We're waking up. And now we get to tune into our hearts on this Leo moon. So I didn't even mention the sun shifted. That is so descriptive of how much is going on that after 5 minutes of talking, I haven't even mentioned that the sun moved signs, which is huge. The sun moved into Aquarius today, so break out your weirdo, your inner wacky weirdo alien that does not fit in. Now is the time that we all fit in and all are welcome. The sun is shining on Aquarius, the global village, so we all come together here as one humanity. And that is the beautiful polarity of Aquarius Leo and the sameness, the opposameness, thanks Tia, of Leo and Aquarius. One wants to be the center of attention and one wants to run away from the attention. But really these energies are the same. They are asking the same thing deep down. It's this fixed, shining quality of our uniqueness and our oneness. And in this being unique, being your weirdo, wacky self in Aquarius, we find our spark of our heart. So we explore our hearts here. As we jump into this new energy, we have to be so open for whatever's going to come, because that's what an eclipse is. It's a portal, a vortex opened in the universe for something that has never ever been before. But we have to clear stuff out so we have room and space in our hearts to fill them up with love. Love, the moon in Leo. So that's really what it's about. It's just about this Leo energy and filling up our hearts with love. So tonight, we will see this beautiful blood red moon to remind us of our hearts, our true heart's desires, what gives us joy. I listened to the Leo King, David Palmer's talk on this eclipse, and I thought he was brilliant. He was tuning into something supernatural. So I'll put that link in the description box below if you want to watch. He talks for about an hour about this eclipse. And I think he really tunes into it because his sun and rising are at 0 degrees Leo. So he's tuning into this energy that the moon is telling us about right now, which is finding our pure joy, our happiness, tuning into what truly makes us happy. And all this other stuff, all the structures and shoulds and shouldn'ts and boxes, they're falling away. So we need to let that happen. Let it happen. Let it go. Let it go today so we can walk into something new with our hearts open. And that is what it's about. So the timing tonight of this blood red moon, so around 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, the moon's going to start losing its brightness. This is affecting us. All of us, even if we're not in the visible line of the eclipse, but even more so if we are seeing this. So it's going to start turning red at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, and then it's going to be fully red for 8:40 p.m. to 9:40 p.m. Pacific time. And exact in its fullness, in its opposames polarity of Aquarius Leo at 9:15 p.m. Pacific time. And here's my son. Hi, love bug. And I will talk to you soon tomorrow.
This